Hello guys, welcome back to another video, welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be doing a 3 months later review of the iPhone 11 Pro. Now I know what you're saying, it's quite late to do this review since everybody has been seeing the review of the iPhone 11 Pro. You know, everyone knows about it. Yeah, this is a useless review, but I'm gonna be talking about some things after experiencing how was this phone after 3 months, in my opinion. Now, as you probably know, my last phone was an iPhone 8, and spoiler alert, this phone is way better, miles better than the iPhone 8, obviously. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so the iPhone 11 Pro. This is not the Pro Max. The reason why I didn't choose a Pro Max is because the Pro Max is too big. I mean, when carrying this in your pocket, it's damn too big. It's kind of bulky, and it's already quite big. And 11 Pro Max would have been even bigger, so it would have been even bulkier in my pocket. So that's why I chose another Pro, and it's a perfect size for my hand. Obviously I grew up and my iPhone 8 got too small for my hands, so having a bigger phone is always better. This has a 5.8 inch OLED panel display with up to 800 nits of brightness and even 1200 nits of brightness. But to achieve that, you have to make the sensors, which are here, go up to that level of brightness if you strike them with a light. So right now it's on max brightness. This is 800 nits, but if I go if the sensor notices the light, it will go even brighter, up to 1200 nits, and that's quite important. Well, not maybe really important, but quite good to have on a smartphone that you use daily outside, you know, in some outside. And having a bright display when you can see everything outside is quite cool, because you're not going to be struggling outside looking like this in your smartphone because you can't see a thing. Having a bright display is cool, and when this is a Pro phone, it should have a display like this. And yeah, this is a brilliant display. This is a much better display than the LCD panels you get in like the iPhone 11. The colors are like more, I don't know how to like explain it. They're a bit more realistic. I can't really explain it. When I was comparing this to my iPhone 8, this phone still has Lightning, no USB-C, as people were expecting. Now, new thing for the iPhone this year is the camera system. Get ultra-wide lenses, and that's what people wanted, so Apple gave it to them. That's brilliant. Ultra-wide is a brilliant lens if you want to take pictures without going like, if you not get a lot of stuff in your picture. Now the cameras, this is a telephoto lens. I think it's 10 megapixels, I don't remember. This is I believe this is a wide lens, 12 megapixel, and this is an ultra wide lens, 10 megapixel, I believe, or yeah. I don't really remember, guys, so sorry for making mistakes. I'll drop the lens information here, not in the description, here. About the microphone is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. When I was recording some videos on this, the audio quality is amazing. And let's now take a listen of the microphone in the iPhone 11 Pro. This is the test of the microphone quality of the iPhone 11 Pro. Let's see how it sounds, and hopefully it will sound good. Okay, so you just heard the iPhone 11 Pro microphones, and they're brilliant. You maybe even can record some podcasts on this. Probably not be the best option, but it's decent. And this phone has a system, I don't remember what's the name, But basically, when you record a video and you zoom in, let me get closer to you. So when you zoom in, it will pick up audio that's all the way there in this corner where I'm recording. So if I record there, for example, it will record all the audio that's far away there, and as I zoom out, it will pick up audio that's closer to like this area right here. And I think that's what makes this microphone so damn good. It's absolutely brilliant. For example, when I was recording my niche front video, holidays, that was recorded entirely on the iPhone 11 Pro. You can check out the video quality, I guess, and the image quality on that video. But I'll have some pictures right here dropped in. You can check out the quality, the amazing quality that this phone takes. The pictures are absolutely amazing. Now the battery in here is also being improved. It's a 3000 milliamp battery instead of a 2000 milliamp battery in the iPhone XS. But basically you get 4 more hours from the iPhone XS to the iPhone 11 Pro, and 5 more hours from the iPhone XS Max to the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Those are major upgrades, and the reason why Apple could have achieved this is they removed 3D Touch and replaced it with haptic touch, which gave them more space. So they added a bigger battery, and people had issues with that, so now it's fixed and it's brilliant. I mean, the battery is just amazing compared to my iPhone 8, which is my last owned phone. This phone now lasts me for the whole day, and that's quite important. Having a bigger battery is important on a smartphone because you want to make sure your phone lasts you all day long, so you can do your most like important tasks like answering emails or phone calling, text messaging, all that stuff. So having a battery like this is brilliant. Now it's not the best battery. Android phones have about 4000 milliamp batteries, but this battery I'm pretty sure will be enough for most people. Okay, so now let's move on to some things that this phone I don't like about this phone. Number one thing is, let me quickly show it to you guys, the notch. The notch is kind of, nah, I mean, it's not bad. Something that iPhones have and Android phones don't is chins. The reason how Apple got rid of chins is by bending the screen that's not here and tucking it under here inside on this iPhone. So it's continuous, but it's like, I don't know, cut off. So it goes on like this and then it's bent and it goes like this underneath the phone. But it still has a notch, and you know, I wish Apple kind of got rid of it, but they wouldn't have space to get Face ID and cameras and all this stuff in somewhere. I hope Apple will find a way to kind of fit somewhere like this with no notch design, all screen design somehow in the future. But the notch, it is kind of annoying, but it's okay, you know, it's not the worst, it's not a big deal. The next thing I wish this phone had is reverse wireless charging. Android phones have some reverse wireless charging, iPhones still don't, and especially when this is an iPhone 11 Pro, I think this iPhone just needs a lot more features. Like for example, as I just said, reverse wireless charging. I just wish I could have dropped my AirPods Pros here that could wireless charge from this phone, and especially with that big battery. I don't have to carry a power bank for my AirPods in case they die out, which basically will happen rarely. But yeah, it's cool. Like you set your phone on the table, then you could have set your AirPods on the table and they will charge. Most of the Android phones have that. iPhones still don't. Not a big deal, but I wish it still had that. And last thing is night mode. You probably know night mode. It's a mode from the camera that could be activated when you're filming in dark areas. The problem is it can't be activated manually. It is automatic. So when you're in a dark area, it activates automatically. But when you're like in a not really dark area, you can't activate it, even though the pictures is still quite dark. you still can't activate it. It only activates in a in an enough dark area. I just tested it out. So if you're taking pictures where it's quite dark, but not really dark, but it is quite dark for photos, you can't activate night mode. You really had to go in a really dark area to activate night mode, which is automatic, and that kind of not a big deal because you can edit your photos brightness in the when editing, but still, I wish Apple added a manual night mode feature. And that's pretty much it. Even though I still have things I don't like about this phone, I still love this phone. It's brilliant. Cameras are brilliant. Battery is brilliant. Display is cool. 1200 nits OLED panel, beautiful display. Microphone quality is absolutely amazing. And you know, all of this stuff I just mentioned is quite cool. So what I didn't mention is this iPhone also has a 12 megapixel selfie camera which records 4K 60 frames per second. And the good thing about this is when you're recording video, so you're recording video, you're vlogging, you can see yourself, and you don't want to do like this just to get a better camera quality, because in the previous iPhones selfie camera's quality was not that good, but now Apple finally gave us a brilliant selfie quality camera like on the front cameras. So that's quite good because you want to get some quality pictures from the selfie camera, but you're not going to be recording like this. You're going to be recording like this, and having a quality camera on the front is quite good because you want to get some quality videos and pictures with a advantage, which is seeing yourself. But yeah, guys, that was a quick mention. So even though there are some things I don't like about this phone is still brilliant. I love it. Probably one of the best phones I've ever owned. Not in my entire lifetime, but probably right now it is. Major upgrade from my iPhone 8. My iPhone 8 had a really terrible battery, not because I killed it, but it really had a small battery. And 1900 milliamp battery, I mean that's too small. Apple couldn't fit a bigger battery in it since of 3D touch, as I said. But yeah, this phone is brilliant. I love it. Hopefully you found this review somehow helpful if you're choosing to buy an iPhone 11 Pro right now and you wanna hear someone's thoughts. But there are a lot of leaks and rumors about iPhone 12. You probably just hold off and wait for the iPhone 12 if you're planning to buy an iPhone right now. But yeah, guys, that's been it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.